Yeah, so I found VGC on the website, went through quite a number of different contractors, and found VGC to be very comprehensive in its description of the services and the turnkey solutions. Well, I was looking for somebody who can provide a turnkey from design to obviously the renovation and choosing all the materials and all the components that would go into the renovation. Our challenge was a rather dated design, and I wanted to bring it up to modern or contemporary standards. So there were a lot of spaces which we had to deal with that was not so conventional, and I wanted an open plan. So it was a challenging process to get there, but VGC did a very good job coming up with the right design, making a good use of all the spaces within the condominium, and really allowing maximization of the space. VGC helped with the permitting process, and part of the challenge was I didn't really want to run back and forth between City Hall and the condo. So I wanted someone who could provide that service, coming up with the design, submitting all the application, following up. The permitting process in Vancouver is quite a challenge, quite backlogged, and VGC followed up and stayed on top of the process, and that was very painless for me, yes. My favorite room is the kitchen. I love cooking, and the kitchen came together with the limited amount of space and how much storage I wanted to get into the kitchen. They did an amazing job. It fully utilizes all the spaces. It gave me tons of storage, which I really needed in the kitchen. And it's very functional, and the flow is very logical. So that's my favorite place, and I spend a lot of time in the kitchen. Well, some of the challenges with the renovation was this is an older unit, so a lot of the sort of above the ceiling or in the walls, we weren't quite sure what was above the ceiling or behind the walls. So there was a process where we had to communicate and talk through some of the design elements. For example, in the kitchen where we had, where we wanted you know, to hang the ventilation, the post was in the way, and we had to deal with that on the spot. And it was a very good process, problem identified, solutions provided, and I was able to make a choice very quickly and then move forward, and that saved a lot of time. Well, if I were to renovate again, I would definitely go back to and talk to VGC again. If my families or friends would be interested, obviously I would highly recommend them talking to VGC for their renovation projects.